Good morning, Kenilworth. I'm Maddie.
And I'm Nick, and this is KTV for Friday, February 11th, 2022.
In club news, this is a reminder to all Pride Club members that you will be having a meeting today at lunch in room 29, so make sure to be there.
Hey, while we are on the topic of rainbows, let's see if we will get any with Zach in the weather studio.
Thanks, Nick. Good morning, Colts. Today we'll have a high of 74 and a low of 45, and it will be hazy. It will stay the same for the rest of the weekend, so don't expect any major changes. Now, on this day in weather history, 1989, much of the central U.S. was enjoying sunshine and seasonable temperatures. A strong weather system over the Hawaiian Islands overwhelmed Honolulu with a 2.5 inches of rain. Wouldn't it be great if a weather system like that came over Sonoma County and gave us the rain we needed before spring arrives? Now back to Nick and Maddie in the KTV studio.
Thanks for the weather update, Zach. I'm definitely enjoying this spring weather.
When it's sunny like this, I like to hang out with friends and eat popcorn.
On the subject of delicious treats, have you bought a Valentine's gram for your friends yet? Today is the last day to bring $1 for each gram to the student window and order a Valentine's gram to be delivered on Tuesday. Make a friend smile with a Valentine's gram.
Speaking of treats to eat, what's on the menu today for lunch?
For today's lunch, we have a Primo 4-cheese pizza, spicy breaded chicken breast sandwich, teriyaki meatballs and rice, and a turkey ham and cheese sandwich.
Remember, the lunch menu might change depending on what is available, so practice your flexibility when your favorite isn't available.
In more lunch news, please remember that the math area is closed off limits at lunch. This includes the hallways and the small courtyard between rooms 13 and 14. Students are only permitted in the math hallway if they are meeting a math teacher. Check it out.
Morgan, Red, come on over here. Come on.
Michael, we're coming.
Wait a minute.
That appears to be a string. This string is blocking us from getting through.
But who cares? Let's go.
Oh shoot, Mr. Gerke.
If you want to get to the blacktop for lunch activities, please use the gate between the gym and room 12 instead of walking through the math wing.
Speaking of activities, let's see what's new in the sports corner with Aiden.
Thanks, Maddie. Hey, Colts, did you know that track isn't just about running? Track and field events include the long jump, where you jump into a sand pit, and then shot put is where you throw a heavy metal ball as far as you can. There are different running events where you can run both sprints and long distances around a track. You can also complete in high jump and learn to do the famous Fosbury flop. If you are interested in any of these events, go see Coach Bradley in room 15 for more information. That's all for Sports Colts. Now back to the KTV studio with Nick and Maddie.
Did you know that Groundhog Day was last week? What in the world is it and where did it come from? Let's find out.
On February 2nd, 1887, in Pennsylvania, the first Groundhog Day happened. On Groundhog Day, it's predicted that if the groundhog sees its shadow and runs back to its hole, then there's going to be an extra 6 weeks of winter. If it doesn't see its shadow, it's predicted to be in early spring. Groundhog Day is based on an ancient Christian tradition called Candlemas, where a clergy would bless candles and distribute them through the winter. These candles represented how long and cold the winter would be. Germans expanded on this using an animal, a hedgehog, to predict the weather. When some Germans moved to Pennsylvania, they continued the tradition but replaced hedgehogs with groundhogs because there were so many in the state. Overall, Groundhog Day has a surprisingly deep history for such a simple tradition.
Thanks for that history lesson, Gavin. That's it for today, Colts. Thanks for being respectful when ordering lunch and getting Valentine's gram for your friend to make their day. Have a great weekend.
And that's KTV.